Hello, it's Anthony here from Greenfeet and you're welcome back to part 2. We're back on Gary's lawn. 3 weeks ago we installed the automower here, so we're just going to go today, have a walk around and look, see how the lawn's getting on, see the changes that the automower is making here. So follow me and we'll have a look. So if we go over here, you can kind of see in the shade you're getting that hay look. It's kind of starting to get hay looking in here. It looks like all blotches and spots. And often at time we'll have people saying, you know, the lawn doesn't look great since the automower went on. And that's exactly what we want, because what we want to do, as we said the last day, it might sound like a broken record, but the problem in 90% of lawns is elongated stems. So what we're doing here, we're cutting down through the elongated stems, getting right down into them, forming new plants, getting nice new tillers. So we're getting the lawn developing right down nice and low here where we want it. So even after that 3-week period, if we look here, there's still a lot of stuff going on. There's still a lot of foaminess, sponginess within the lawn. But what we're going to do today, we're going to drop the height. The last day we were here, we set the mower off at number 6 because it had been cut with a traditional mower. So we're trying to get the height down. So we started at 6. Gary, the owner of the house, informed me here that he dropped the height down to 5, maybe a week and a half or so ago. I'd prefer to see that the height was dropped a little bit quicker. So what we're saying to Gary now is every week drop it down 1 notch. So what we're doing here ideally is we're going to get right down 4, 3, 2, 1, get down to the lowest height and leave it mowing at that through to the winter months. So you can say that we're contradicting ourselves, getting the height down coming into the winter months, trying to get rid of those elongated stems. But in actual fact, with the automower, as we said before, you're cutting with sheer sharp blades. So it's not like you're cutting with your traditional mower where you have to come up this time of the year because you'll fill the lawn with moss. The reason being that you're cutting with impact. So your blade is not near as sharp as what you have here in the automower. So you're cutting with impact, you're pulling the crown, allowing moss into the lawn. If you look at this automower working here, this automower is going at the moment, if we're standing over that side, 6 to 12. The next time it's going to go 10 to 4, 8 to 2. It's going every possible dimension. So what it's doing in turn is, while it's cutting through here, it's cutting the lawn this way, every other angle. So what it's doing is it's straightening that grass. So as we drop the height, what we're doing is we're encouraging a nice upright growth. These little stems, it's getting in at those elongated stems, cutting them out. So we're really forming that grass plant right back down off the crown, off the lower stem where we need it. So when you see all these hay-like brown patches, it was always going to be like that to get rid of the stems. The good thing is the Greenfeet autumn feed is due here today. So what's going to happen is, if we just take a close up here at some of the lawn down close, you'll notice from the last day we were here, yes, they're still elongated stems and they're lying down in here, and see them as they are. The last day I would have said they would have been probably even a lot longer than that. But the fact that the mower cutting the dimensions, as we mentioned, it's cutting these plants off right here. So you're getting rid of these big, ugly stems. We come back to this lawn over a time, you'll have none of this left. Like when you look at that stem, it's probably 8 inches long. So what we're going to do, as we said before, we're going to have all this here taking place back down here at the crown where it belongs. So the fact that we're coming in today to do the autumn feed will certainly help push the grass a little bit, get a lot more leaves coming forward. So we're going to get those stems and just pluck them out of there. So don't just take my word for it here today. You know, it's easy having a video and out on the ground. I want you just to come somewhere with me for 1 minute, and I'm going to show you a lawn that was identical to this before the automower started working on it. So just come with me for 1 minute. And here we are on an automowered lawn that has been working probably for the last 2.5 years. And the difference in this lawn, now when I did come, I checked the mower. He has the height up the tree, which we'll give out to him later on because he should have had it down at 1. The reason he rose the height was because it was dry weather a while ago, so he wanted to take the stress off the lawn. So he just, the old style, he just twisted up the height and brought it up to the height tree. But just when you compare the lawns that we're talking about right now, if you just see the lovely lush greenness that's here, because with the automower, when it's mown and it has the lawn trained in, you're only cutting off in the height of the growing season, you're cutting off somewhere between maybe 1 mil and a 16th of grass every day. So what happens to that grass, the bacteria and microbes break it down, so it acts as a food source. We're doing the standard package, the Greenfeet standard package here on this lawn, which will come out in the spring, summer, autumn, winter. We do a weed control, moss control with the 4 feeds. and just look at the lawn you have. And if we just take a close up just down, just to show you the difference where we talk about elongated stems, but if you just look at what you've going on here, you have a really nice leafy lawn, exactly what you want. Would have preferred maybe the height being down at the 1 for this time of the year, but it's at 3, it is what it is. But I think most people would be delighted to have a lawn like this. So if you're looking at this video and you're thinking, yeah, the automower could be the way for us, I would say that if you want to save money, give us a call, because it is the autumn time of the year. We have stock. We do want to clear them before the new stock comes in next spring. So if you want to save money, have a free consultation, give us a call on 1890 252 778 or check out greenfeet.ie. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button below. Thanks for watching.